because we have a stupid president that allows this to happen.
Ouch. What is going on, good people? I'm Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate you guys all being here. Hope you guys all having a good evening this Saturday night. Currently, where I am right now, it is 9 p.m. Central. Make sure you guys follow me on all the platforms you see listed up here, you know, like up here, over there, and all this. Make sure you follow me on these platforms. Appreciate it if you did that, all right? So, guys, this was a really interesting point. If you didn't catch me live earlier covering Trump speaking in Ohio, is of the crime that's being influxed here while crimes in other places like other countries are going down, right? So there was this time where Donald Trump, during his presidency, made comments about other countries sending their worst here. He said they're sending, you know, sexual assaulters. I'm not going to say the word, start with R, ends with ist, saying things like that. And sure enough, what do we have going on now since this border is open? A lot of it, right? What's really interesting is the point that he made about crime rates dropping in these other countries, particularly Venezuela, while people are hearing and seeing an influx of Venezuelan crimes here, along with them organizing their gangs. Flat out. Seriously. Check out what Trump had to say about this.
Among my very first actions upon taking office will be to stop the invasion of our country and send Joe Biden's illegal aliens back home. These are the roughest people you've ever seen. You know, now we have a new form of crime. I call it Biden migrant crime, but it's too long, so let's just call it migrant crime. We have a new category. You know, you have vicious crimes, you have violent crimes, you have all these. Now we have migrant crimes, and they're rough. They're rough, and it's going to double up, and you see what's happening. You know, throughout the world right now, I don't know if you know this, crime is way, way down. You know why? Because they sent us their criminals. That's why. It's true. It's true. They sent, do you know, Venezuela is down 66% because they sent us their gang members and their gangsters. They sent us their drug dealers and their murderers. They're all coming into our country. And Venezuela now, their crime is down 66%. And all over the world, crime is down because they've sent them to the United States of America. We have a stupid president that allows this to happen. Stupid. Thank goodness we have JD here. That's all I can tell you. Boy. All right, JD. Oh, we have Jim Jordan here. Whoa, we have the heavyweights. We have Jim. We have the whole group. Wow, that's exciting. Now, Jim Jordan doesn't mind the fact that they've sent us all their murders. He's very liberal. You know that. He thinks it's what... No, you know what? I'm looking at JD. I'm looking at these guys. They're like seething as I talk. Seething. They're so angry. Think of it. All over the world, they're smart people. You know, I know many of the leaders. I got to know them very well. They're smart. They're tough. They're streetwise. You know, we have a man that can't talk. He can't even talk. He doesn't know where the hell he is. He can't find his way off a stage like this. Well, this one's tougher because we only have four stairs and a long ramp. So this one I can understand. But he can't find his way off a stage, can't do anything. And he's in charge of dealing with Putin and Xi and Kim Jong-un of North Korea. The whole thing is crazy. It's crazy. But when these guys who are incredible, when these guys hear the stories about crime, to me, that's one of the worst of all. And this is all over the world. They're sending from all over the world, not just South America, Latin America. They're sending them from Asia. They're sending them from Africa, the Congo. Last night, 22 people arrived from the Congo. Now, the Congo is a very nice place, I would imagine. But they arrived from the Congo, and they came from prison. Where are you from in the Congo? What's your address? Prison. Now, these are rough people. They're coming from Africa. They're coming from Asia. They're coming from the Middle East. They're coming from Yemen, all over the place from Yemen. I thought we were bombing Yemen. Here we go with the bombing again. You could solve that whole problem with a phone call if they respected you. But they have no respect for this guy. They have no respect for him whatsoever. Viktor Orban, the Prime Minister of Hungary, very tough man, probably the toughest guy there is, frankly, toughest in Europe. A lot of people don't like him because he's tough. He says, I don't want to have criminals in my country if that's okay with you. They asked him, what's going on with the world? What's happening? This is 3 weeks ago. They interviewed him. What do we do? The world is blowing up. Israel, Ukraine, the whole place is blowing up. What do? He says, you get back President Trump. When President Trump was president, we had none of this. Ukraine wouldn't have been attacked. They wouldn't be fighting with Russia. Russia wouldn't have attacked them for a lot of reasons. Number one, I said, don't do it. And number two, the oil prices were too low for them to do it. They couldn't have afforded it. October 7th, Israel would have never been attacked. Iran was broke. I say it respectfully. Iran was broke. They had no money because they weren't allowed to sell oil. I told China, if you buy 1 barrel of oil from Iran, we're not going to do business with you. We're going to put tariffs all over the place. We're going to raise your tariffs to 100%. I already raised them to 50%. We took in hundreds of billions of dollars from China. No other president took in 10 cents from China, not 10 cents. We took in hundreds of billions of dollars from China and others, Unbelievable when I see it going. But I got to know all these people. They're very smart, very streetwise. And I would do the same thing. If I had prisons that were teeming with MS-13 and all sorts of people that they've got to take care of for the next 50 years, right? Young people, they're in jail for years, if you call them people. I don't know if you call them people. In some cases, they're not people, in my opinion, but I'm not allowed to say that because the radical left says that's a terrible thing to say. They say you have to vote against him because did you hear what he said about humanity? I've seen the humanity, and these are bad. These are animals, okay? And we have to stop it. We can't have another Laken. We have so many people. We have so many people being hurt so badly and being killed. They're sending their prisoners to see us. They're bringing them right to the border, and they're dropping them off, and we're allowing them to come in. And these are tougher than anybody we've got in the country. These are hardened criminals, and we've got hundreds of thousands of them. And we're not going to take it. We're just not going to take it. They are destroying our country. I'm telling you. He's the worst president we've ever had and the most incompetent president we've ever had. And he's also the most crooked president we have ever had. Now, other than that, I think he's doing an excellent job.
So what sense does that make, ladies and gentlemen? Let me tell y'all something, man. I don't know. I'm telling you, I just never thought that one day that things that I learned and got from the hood would have to be used again. I can tell y'all this right now. This is not going to happen in the hood. Them coming there, they can form. I'm telling you, up here in Chicago, try bringing your Venezuelan gangs to the hood in Chicago. It's going to be problems. One or two things going to happen. Y'all going to kumbaya with each other. Y'all going to be criminals together. But one thing y'all not going to do, you're not about to come there and take over the streets in Chicago. Y'all can say what y'all want to. They only doing this in certain areas, maybe in the middle class / little low income here, but they're not going to the hood and doing this with their gangs. That's not going to happen unless a lot of the old school gangsters have died off. I'm not talking about, let me stop. Okay. What I'm saying is this. The things that I learned from the hood is that you respect somebody else's territory. These people aren't even from here and they're coming here and let me just tell y'all. Okay. When it comes to gangs and everything like that, a lot of times it's going to come down to what family is running certain gangs, right? You don't do business on somebody else's territory. You don't come and try to do things on other people's territory. You show respect. These people are coming in and they already have their little gangs together. Most of them are being released from prison, as Trump stated. And if they try to come and conduct business, whether it be drugs, whether it be women, pimping, I'm just telling you the truth. There's going to be some issues. So what I'm saying that for is that there was a type of respect that was given. These people aren't even from America, and yet they have the audacity to come over and do this stuff on our soil, in our face, and then look at us as if we better not say that to them as if it's their country. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to get too deep on that because this type of stuff makes I'm not going to get too deep in it. Y'all, don't forget to hit that like button if you would, please. I definitely want to hear what you guys think about and what you think about this and what Trump said. What Trump just got done saying, are you like, that's just a bunch of bull crap, blah, blah, blah? Do you think that when Trump, and if Trump gets into the office, is he going to do exactly what he said? Are we going to see one of the greatest deportations you've ever seen since Barack Obama? Yeah, y'all do know Barack Obama had more deportation than anybody, plain and simple. But yet he's not looked at that way. He wasn't called a xenophobic or nothing like that when he did it, did he? No. Just like Bill Clinton wasn't called a MAGA person when he said we need to make America great again, did he? No. Anyway, I'd like to hear your thoughts on this. Don't forget, get into your cell phones. Let somebody know about this channel. Encourage them to subscribe to this channel if you would, please. Go to your contact list in your phone. Let one person know about this channel. We are almost at 390,000 subscribers because of you and what you guys been doing. And I really do appreciate it, and I'm humbled by it. I'm Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.